Hey there, my beautiful English learners. Welcome back to another episode of Quick Learn Podcast with me, Hazel. I'm so glad you're here. And if it's your first time listening, you've picked a great one to start with. This episode might just change the way you think, not just about learning English, but about everything you do in life. Let me begin by asking you this. Have you ever stopped doing something because it wasn't perfect? Maybe you were writing in English and made a mistake, so you deleted the whole thing. Maybe you tried to speak, got nervous, and told yourself, I'm not ready yet. Maybe you started learning, but skipped one day, and then never went back. Sound familiar? Well, if that's you, I want to tell you something very important. Be consistent, not perfect. That's our topic for today. Let's say that again together. Be consistent, not perfect. It's a short sentence, but it holds a lot of power. So let's break it down. Let me explain. The word consistent means doing something regularly, like every day or almost every day, even if it's just for 5 minutes. You don't have to do it for hours. You don't have to do it perfectly. You just have to show up. Let me give you a simple example. Let's say you want to improve your English, and you say, I'll listen to one English podcast every day for 10 minutes. And you actually do it. Some days you understand a lot. Some days, not much. But you keep going. That, my friend, is being consistent. Now let's look at the word perfect. Perfect means no mistakes. Everything is 100% right. But here's the truth. Perfection is a trap. Because when you try to be perfect, you get scared to make mistakes. You stop talking. You stop trying. And when you stop trying, you stop learning. So the big idea today is don't wait to be perfect. Just be consistent. That's where the magic happens. All right, now let me teach you a very popular English phrase. Done is better than perfect. Have you heard this before? Let's say it again. Done is better than perfect. What does it mean? It means it's better to finish something, even with mistakes, than to keep waiting and never do it. Here's an example. You want to write a short paragraph in English. You try. You make a few grammar mistakes, but guess what? You did it. You finished. That's much better than thinking and never writing anything. So, done is better than perfect. Remember that. Here's another beautiful phrase. Progress, not perfection. I love this one. Let me explain it like I'm talking to a friend. Progress means you're moving forward, even if it's slow. Even if you mess up sometimes, you're still growing. You're still learning. That's what matters. Perfection? That's a fantasy. Nobody speaks English perfectly all the time, not even native speakers. We all say, forget words, correct ourselves. That's normal. So, your goal is progress, not perfection. Now let's talk about a simple word, habit. What's a habit? It's something you do often without thinking too much, like brushing your teeth, checking your phone, drinking tea every morning. Now imagine this. What if learning English became your habit? For example, every day after breakfast, you listen to an English podcast, or every evening, you write one new sentence in English. That's how fluency happens, not in one big jump, but step by step. Here's a nice expression I love. Little by little, a little becomes a lot. Isn't that beautiful? Let me explain it. It means small actions, if you do them again and again, become something big. So don't say, oh, I only studied for 5 minutes today. That's good. 5 minutes today, 5 minutes tomorrow. And in 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, you'll be amazed by how far you've come. Little by little, a little becomes a lot. Let me share another quote I love. Start where you are. Use what you have. do what you can. Let me slow it down and explain. Start where you are. It doesn't matter if your English is basic, just begin. Use what you have. Maybe you don't have a teacher, but you have a phone or internet or this podcast. That's enough. Do what you can. If you can only study 10 minutes, that's okay. Just do it. Don't wait for the perfect time. Don't wait for the perfect grammar book. Start now with whatever you've got. Now let's learn an idiom. Learn the ropes. What does that mean? It means to learn how something works, especially when you're new. For example, when I started learning English, I didn't know anything about pronunciation, but slowly I learned the ropes. It's like saying, I figured it out step by step. So if you're just starting to speak English, don't worry. You're still learning the ropes, and that's completely fine. Here's another popular idiom. Rome wasn't built in a day. Ah, I love this one. It means big, great things take time. Rome, the beautiful city in Italy, wasn't built in one day. It took years, hard work, patience. So when you feel frustrated or slow or not good enough, remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is English fluency. But if you keep going, you'll get there. Step by step, mistake by mistake, day by day. Okay, I want to ask you a question now. Are you being too hard on yourself? Do you feel like you're failing because you're not perfect? Let me remind you, you're not supposed to be perfect. You're supposed to learn, you're supposed to grow. And yes, you're supposed to make mistakes because that's how we learn. So please be kind to yourself and just keep going. Let's go over everything we learned today. Here's a quick recap of the phrases and idioms we talked about. Be consistent, not perfect, done is better than perfect means. It's better to finish something than to wait for it to be perfect. Progress, not perfection, means the goal is to improve, not be perfect. Habit means a regular action, like brushing your teeth. Make English your habit. Little by little, a little becomes a lot. It means small steps every day become something big. Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can. It means don't wait. Just begin. Learn the ropes means learn how something works slowly. Rome wasn't built in a day. It means great things take time. All right, my friend, that's all for today. I hope this episode made you feel motivated, understood, and ready to keep going. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. Even if it's not your best day, still show up. Even if you're tired, listen to something small. Even if you forget a word, keep speaking. Because you're not alone. I'm right here with you, cheering for you, learning with you. So, promise me this. You'll keep going, even when it's not perfect. All right? This is Hazel signing off. I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, keep learning, keep speaking, and keep smiling. You're doing better than you think.